What's up, family? It is Tera Chantelle. Thank you so much for joining me today. As we know, divine feminine is on the rise. It is truly going mainstream. We have everybody talking about how women should be women. And I want us to really access this energy that we have about ourselves in a more broader way, in a whole nother scope of things, because we are definitely accessing the lighter side of our divinity. But what about our darker femininity that we should all carry and we should all balance out? Because we all have this energy inside of us, and it's a time and a place to express each energy accordingly. So let's talk about divine dark femininity, because they don't want you to access this part of you. Because as we are seeing, they want women to be pushovers. They want women to submit. They want women to yield. They want women to dim their light. They want women to be yes women. They want women not to use their noggin, not to use their heart, not to follow their intuition. They want women just to be quiet and shut up. But let me tell you this, as being tapped into my darker femininity, this is how I express boundaries. This is how I am not a pushover. This is how I'm not a people pleaser. This is how I don't let people just walk all over me. This is how I take responsibility and accountability for my actions. This is how I access true self-love. This is how I honor myself. This is how I truly set the example how to love me properly by being the demonstration of loving myself. I named all of the beauty in our dark feminine energy. You can see how it can really play a part in this game of life, because if we continue to access just our lighter side, you may become a people pleaser. You may get taken advantage of. You may end up losing yourself just to be in a relationship that does not serve you, because you are being told what to do by a society that truly does not care about your true identity, your true individuality, and your true nature in life. Of course, we are nurturing beings, but what about when people do not make us feel safe? This is how we access the dark side of us. We are gonna have yin and yang. It's light and dark, just how the moon and the sun. It's a time and a place for everything. But as this world that we're living in such a dark realm, we have to protect ourselves. We have to say no. We have to put ourselves first. This is being in your dark feminine energy. And now, yes, society has this switch that, oh, you're being bossy when you have certain boundaries, you have certain rules and regulations, when you have certain space towards you, when you have this privilege of everybody can't have access to you, when you are not so accessible, when you are not so easy. So when you are hard to get, now you're looked at as a whole nother light for their own understanding that they are projecting into you. But to really cultivate this power within you is not resisting the power that you have. Most people right now are resisting their power and truly submitting and becoming a slave to somebody else. Be your own master. Be control of your own life. What are we waiting to be told how to live this life for? It's very idiotic that we are listening to someone else to tap into our own energy, to tap into our own power, to tap into our own divinity. Most people right now are listening to other people how to tell them how to feel, how to look, how to dress, how to live. You have to listen to your heart. You have to protect your heart. You have to honor your heart. And this is accessing the dark feminine energy side of you. Nothing is negative about the darker side. Why are we scared of the dark? Why are we scared of when the realness comes out, when the truth comes out, when your power comes out. We are being told to give away our power by submitting, by shutting up, by getting into our place. But being in your dark feminine energy, you are leading the way. You are leading with your light. You are leading with your love. You are setting the example, and you are leading yourself. And that's how we should all access. We are being more self-sufficient by accessing our darker energy. We are being more willing to go after our goals, ambitions, and our desires here. We're not waiting for permission here. We're going after what was set up for us. We all have lessons here. And if you don't access your lessons here because you are playing the sidekick, or you are not taking accountability for your own life, you are not sitting in the driver's seat in your own whip, then you are going to continue to run into bad habits. You are going to continue to run into hiccups. You're going to continue to run into pit stops because you're not learning the lesson here. And the lesson that most people have to learn is just to love themselves, is to do the inner hard work, looking themselves in the mirror, not running away from their own demons, and tackling whatever internal battles within themselves, within their own head, and then actualizing the belief to go after what you were set up for and set up to do. But if you are scared of the dark, if you are scared to be with yourself, then it's truly going to be tough. You are going to be scared to tap into your darker side. You're going to be scared to tap into your feminine energy that really will set you apart. It will give you the confidence. It will give you the glow. Nobody is going to mess with you. Nobody is going to step to you in any kind of way. They're going to step accordingly, and they're going to act accordingly because they see your power. They see your divinity. They see the strong alpha energy that you have within yourself. You are not waiting to live this life. You're not waiting for permission. You're not being timid. You're not being scared. You're not living in fear. You know you have validation within. You know you have perfection within. And you know your worth here. Tap into this dark energy, sis, because they've been telling us lies that we need to be lighter, be gentle. We already got that inside of us. We've been mastering that, okay? Now it's time to set boundaries. Now it's time to say no. Now it's time not to give your energy just to meaningless things that don't serve you. It's time to choose you. It's time to love you. And it's time to go after whatever your heart told you to do. But you've been ignoring your intuition because you listening to other people talk this nonsense in your ear. You know how to lead yourself. You know what's right for you and what's good for you. Follow that. Honor that and protect that. I love you, family. Please hit that subscribe button and check out all the links below for the courses, for the manual, and for the ebook. And I'm gonna meet you at the top. Peace.